Okay, it's August 8th. It's about 5:30, and we're here in Mountain Home at our house, 855 Tumbleweed Avenue. Let's go over there and take a look real quick just to prove it. And there it is. I'm going to take a little walk. There's my car. And there's Rainy's Element. This morning it was cloudy. Tonight it is, well, it's 5:30. So in California it's 4:30. So right now it's about, I don't know, 76, 77 degrees. There's the front of our house right there. It was pretty chill. Let's go and take a walk because I have actually not taken a walk here. This is the other bank of condos. This is 875 and 885. And they're pretty much the same as ours. This guy is selling his. As you can see. I think somebody's living in that RV over there. It's actually pretty cool. Big old Class A right there. Been a little obsessed with RVs lately because it looks like, well, let me tell you, I had a job with Kelly Connect, which is basically Kelly Services. They work with Apple Incorporated. It's home-based tech support agents. I was hired to work on that project. Something went wrong. There's a train over there. But anyway, so I got hired to do the Apple job. And through no fault of my own, really my phone provider, they couldn't really interface with the phone system I have, which is basically plain old telephone service. I'm relegated to the realm of unemployment. Oh look, it's Landmasters. So this is what has become of what's become of my life here. Basically, I don't work and I'm not making any money, and pretty soon the money's going to dry up. We had a garage sale today that was rather successful. Surprised the heck out of me. I thought we weren't going to make any money, very little, and we did all right. So did well enough to pay the electric. If I can't find a job, we're going to be out of internet and TV and cellular phone pretty soon. So, and we'll be incommunicado for a while. Although we do own the house, that's the cool part. So we only have to pay the association fees and the utilities and the insurance. So my last ditch attempt to do anything will be basically maybe going back to California myself and trying to find a job. This is something that I do not want to do, but I feel it'd be necessary, maybe even practical, because right now what they're paying for phone support is basically, they treat it like they treat any other phone support, which is, we will train you to do the job. There's a really sweet RV down there. I don't know how neat that one is, but it's pretty neat. Yeah, we're closed. Place is like slate, rock, and gravel, but it's just full of junk cars. And you drive down and you go into the gravel pit. There is a rather nice RV down there. Probably a person is living down there, guarding the place. You know, he opens it in the morning. Guys come down. They friggin', you know, take the cars apart. But yeah, and there's my friend. There's my friend the crow right there, watching over, making sure all the dead are still dead. It's Creeves on Highway 30, just in case you were wondering. So that's it for this segment. So here's the school bus barn. And this is probably the widest non-urban street I've ever seen. I don't even think it's a street. I think it's part of this parking lot and then the street. Like I said, we had our garage sale this morning. And it was rather successful, surprisingly enough. And made a little money. We went out and had some celebratory eating out, which we haven't eaten out in a couple of weeks. So that's always good. Although I did go to, okay, I admit it, I went to breakfast at McDonald's. Our daughter and her kids, my grandkids, were here. And so one day it was getting a little thick for me, so I went to McDonald's for breakfast. A nice school bus. As you can see inside, you probably can only see the reflection from the windows, but the sun is on our side here. When I get to the Terry's Truck and RV Center, I will start recording again. If they're there, then I won't go in because I don't want to get assaulted by salespeople, because you know what Alec Baldwin said in Glengarry Glen Ross: people don't come on the lot unless they want to buy. So I don't want to buy yet. I am looking around. So I don't know, they might not be here. Looks like their service bay and stuff is closed. All I need to know. Will wonders never cease? This is an Ashcroft Carbon Arc movie projector from 1950. And how do I know that? Right there. But, wow. Let me pull back a little bit so you can see it. And pull back. There we go. Wow. That is pretty neat. And it's so big I can't get it in the frame. But, yeah, they probably got that from a local movie theater or something. Maybe the local movie theater went digital, or they modernized out of this. Yeah, this thing is pretty darn awesome. That's the gate right there. So we put the mags right there. This is where the arc originates. And it runs at 100 and the meter goes up to 150 amps. And it might be cooled by a coffee can. That's pretty neat. You guys got me with that one. Glad I came down here now. All right, we'll be back when we're looking at the RVs. Okay. It looks like these guys, I hope you can hear me over Mr. Train over here. It looks like these guys actually consign and sell, and they store and service RVs. So this is kind of cool. There's one I could never get. It's a Winnebago Adventure. They got it in Meridian at Camping World. It's probably locked. Yeah. Hey, here's a Tioga on a Dodge Sportsman. Check this out. I don't know if you can see in there or not. It's pretty dirty on the windows. They only want $2,500 for this. Looks like it's all here. Let's pull back again. I'm still getting used to this thing. I'm taking these pictures for myself, really. That's the gas cover, water inlet. That's the water heater. It's got a back porch. Looks like these windows need to be resealed. I don't know, it may or may not have a generator. But it looks pretty clean inside. I can't tell if it has any leaks. Here's a little prowler. And of course the windows are closed here. It might be occupied. They want $3,500 for this. This one might be in better shape. There's a water heater over there. Ouch. That one's in pretty rough shape, too. Not delaminating or anything, though. And then the rest of it's all enclosed trailers. They at the back end of a pickup over there. They want $5,500 for this fifth wheel. I'm asking somebody if they have a, if they want to trade their truck for my car. This one's all closed up. I can't see it really. All the curtains are drawn. That's the outdoor shower. Some storage. One can't turn. This is the shore power. This is the water inlet for filling the tank. That's a sewage output probably. This is the hot water heater. It's already got a wasp nest in there, so let's leave it alone because I'm allergic to wasps. outdoor power. So this one's pretty nice, but it's not open either. Have to get the wasps out of it. That's locked. So I expect that's where the generator is. These compartments are probably full of wasps, so I don't want to go in there because it's got bug stuff all over the front. Probably from traveling, but you never know. Cab over camper, $2,500. It's got tanks, so I would expect some inside. That one's not bad looking inside. I don't know if it's got a oh, this one's open. That's cool. It has no bathroom, I don't think. I don't want to go in because it's like B&E. Yes, it does. It has a Pullman shower. And a pretty nice big bed. Wow. This one I could probably live in for $2,500. Got city water. This is the propane, it looks like. There's a pass-through window. This is pretty nice for a little cab over camper. It needs some work, but it's not bad. So that's the RVs. You don't need to see the truck back. So that's it. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. These guys probably don't have anything else than that. So probably going to be looking at private parties again. So that's it. We'll have more later. Talk to you soon. Have a pleasant day.